Oh, hello. Hi. Yeah. You ready to go to work? It's time to go to work. Look at your people are out there. Look at them. Oh, you don't care about them. Okay. Well, I do. Hi, everybody. It's Robert Earl out here at the Eco Ranch in Far West Texas, along with Cascade the Wonder Dog. People always ask me, what's so wonderful about him? Well, the whole point is you wonder what in the hell he does. Well, it's a new day. I got a new shirt on, and I'm still working on the door. It is, I believe, the 12th, I think, of November. But I haven't been working on it nonstop, obviously. I've got other things we're doing. But you can see I've started to sand it, but I had an issue, and I wasn't going to say anything about it. And then I said, you know what? There's so many things that I do here, and there's so many products that we have out there available to us that if somebody doesn't tell you about a product, good or bad, you don't know, and then you experiment. And like I'm always talking about the Chinese crud that they're shipping over here, and believe me, most of it is absolute crap. If I don't tell you about it, you don't know it. So I want to tell you about my experience here with wood filler. Now, in doing this, my table saw is a real cheap table saw, and I don't get a real clean cut all the time. So some of my shiplaps were a little thin. The one I showed you earlier was beautiful, but that's why most people show you the beautiful stuff. They don't show you the blowouts or the crud or the mistakes they make. I show you my mistakes. Some of them were really thin, and I had what I call blowouts. I don't think you can see this here, but it is a blowout where I lost all this wood, and it's about 1/4 inch. So I needed wood filler, bottom line, to fill, and I like the look of the wood filler more. So I bought this DAP plastic wood in natural, the natural color, sold in a 16-ounce can, sold by, as the person I talked to on the phone said, sold by weight, not volume, weight. Which, man, that I know. I'm no dummy. I know that. I use this stuff. Now, first of all, I'm going to tell you the good thing. I put it on. I've used 3 other kinds of filler in projects around here. This stuff fills nicely. It does dry quickly, so you got to move fast. It fills nicely, but it sands off better than any of the other products. The other products are like you're sanding a rock. This stuff sands off nicely. I can't show you the other side of the door. The other side of the door is done. And it filled nicely. It's not a professional job, but sanded great. Good product. That's the upside. The downside is, now they put the lid on the bottom. The downside is, when I bought this, I bought 2 of these, and I figured, okay, 2 of these, one, maybe a little more, and one will do the door, and then I'll have enough left over to do my ceiling wood. I opened this up, and the only thing I can say, it looked like the Blob. When I opened it up, the stuff started bubbling up and crawling out. Now, not bubbling, it pushed up and crawled out and kind of mushroomed over the sides. When it did that, because it dries so quickly, I lost about 1/4 of what came out because I couldn't use it fast enough before it dried and got icky. That was a problem. Then I saw the reason that that it bubbled out like that, or that it pushed out like that. See how big this is? Inside this can was an air pocket the size of a tennis ball. A tennis ball inside here. And the only thing I can say it looked like, and when I told the girl this that I had on the phone, she acted kind of weird, like maybe she knew. But anyway, what I think happened was, these things are sealed in a pressurized room, like 1.5 atmospheres, 1.25 atmospheres. I'm not a physicist, so I can't tell you. But anyway, a pressurized room with more pressure than sea level. Now remember, I'm at 3,500 feet. But more pressure than at sea level. So they seal it up with that, and then they put it in a centrifuge. And the centrifuge pushes the product, and they must be putting it in a centrifuge like this. So it pushes the product off the bottom up to the top and all around the sides. So when you open it up, you see that. Oh, you go, ooh, that's nice. It's so full it's overflowing. Now another product that does that is super glue. If you ever used super glue, You get in there and you think, all right, I got this tube, I can do this with it, and you push out several drops and all of a sudden you hit this massive air bubble. Buddy, that ain't a mistake. They're doing that on purpose. They're learning from the Chinese. And if we don't start complaining about it and telling them about it, they're going to keep doing it to us and doing it to us. And that pound of bacon we used to buy when I was a kid that became 12 ounces of bacon about 15 years ago, that's now 10 and a half ounces of bacon, is going to be an ounce and a half of bacon if we don't start talking. I got an ounce and a half of bacon here. I got a tennis ball sized piece of pressurized air, and when I took the lid off, out it came, and I actually had to scrape everything down from the sides. So, DAP plastic wood, good product, but you aren't going to get this much in it. You're only going to get about that much. Whoops, about that much. Figure it's about that much. That's less than half full. That's what you're going to get. So buy accordingly. So a couple of days have passed and I didn't get a chance to post this, and I'm glad I didn't, because I also got up to Alpine and was able to go back to the store where I bought these from. Now, first of all, I called DAP, told them all about the whole experience and how unhappy I was, and they told me to take it back and exchange it, and assured me that the store wouldn't take a hit. Because as far as I'm concerned, the problem was DAP's, not theirs. So I exchanged the two that I had. Wasn't too happy with the condition of the 5 they had in stock, because if you can see, it looks like somewhere along the line some got spilled on the top here and it hardened. So that's always a red flag, but I need them to finish the door. The door's right here and we're ready to start. I'm ready to start finishing it right now. But I wanted to show you folks what happens when I open this up. Now I'm going to put the one right here and zoom in on it, and we're going to open it up together. Now hopefully the problem I had was an anomaly and I won't have it here, but let's see what happens as I take the top off. And if what I think happens is going to happen, I'm going to send this to DAP too and let them see. Okay, I wish I hadn't cut away, but I did cut away. This is not a hoax or a camera trick though. See that huge air bubble in there? Look at that air bubble. Coming up real close so you can see that air bubble. Look at that. I didn't see that right away, and I'm sorry. I'll open the other one and when I'm ready and show you the other one. But that air bubble, that is deceptive advertising. That is, well, we'll get into that in a minute. But I'm going to use this can up and then we'll open the second one. All right, it's been several days because I've had a lot of work to do, and we've had our work exchange guests here, but I'm now ready to open the second can. Now, when I opened the first cans that we didn't get on video, when I opened the first of the replacement cans, it was still a warm day. Now it's about 60 couple degrees. So let's zoom in on this and open it up, and I will show you, hopefully, nothing, but I'm afraid. All right, let's do it. Oh. All right, I'm going to bring this over here so you can still see it, and I have to get on the other side of the camera. Here we go. Whoop, whoop, whoop. There. And there you go. Looks like it's been put in a centrifuge to push it all up to the top and all to the sides. All right, shame on DAP products. That is a huge ripoff. The product is good, but it should be in a can half this size. I don't mind paying the price, but I bought this based on the size of the can and estimated about what I'd need based on the size of the can. And they fooled me by using a big can and putting the damn thing in a centrifuge. So, buyer beware. And as I said before, if you like what I'm doing, or you like to see me review a product, let me know and I'll do more. But this one just aggravated me to no end because I'm trying to finish this door and I'm already having trouble because it's the first door I've ever done. Until next time, it's Robert Earl out here at the Eco Ranch in Far West Texas in the guest bathroom saying see you later.